and ready to go. I just gotta wait for some of you guys to come on in, and then we can start our game. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get one started. Started a little late, but was glad to come on here nonetheless. And now all I got to do is just wait for some of you people to come in, and then we will get started. Hey, Journey. What's the reaction for? I can never tell if that's a good reaction or a bad reaction for me. Hey, Tim, it's going pretty good. Just waiting for some of you to come on. We have a little bit of late night fun. Since I said of course I have to wait until like an hour ago, and by the time I noticed it was about 10:15, I thought, okay, he's not gonna call me in because he's obviously at work now. So I said tonight is a free night for me. One of my off nights are going to be used, and we can use it to play. My weekend was it's pretty good. It's about the usual, so can't complain about the usual. I mean, a little cool, but I mean, hey, I mean it's fall, so I mean it's going to be a little bit cooler. Hence why I'm wearing a hoodie right now. Oh, that's what it was, Journey. Okay. Not much, Steve Areno. Just I just came on. I said of course I had to wait to see if he was going to call and not call. So I thought, so by the time it was so about 45 minutes ago or so, somewhere around there, I thought, okay, it's after the time he should be there. So he's at work now. So I said I said I'm not going in tonight. So it's time to have some fun with the guys. Time to have some fun with my Facebook stream or Facebook, my YouTube friends. Yeah, if you've noticed, this is probably the first time you've seen it. Me wearing a hoodie. Yeah, it's cool out there. It's in the 50s out there. So I thought, you know, for the first time coming to do a stream, first time I need to dress warm. There were 26 people watching, but now I'm only seeing 19. And that will probably drop in a little bit too. See, all the way down from 26, then to 19, then to 8. It's like it drops in half at a time, and then when you still got a big number, it drops a third again. Yeah, sometimes I don't understand YouTube, but I mean, hey, YouTube is YouTube, so I mean, whatever we get, it's all good. All right. Well, I'm not sure how far we will go tonight. I said that. Oh, hi, Heather. Well, yes, 8 more does sound like it, but now I'm getting 10. Now I'm just seeing 4. Oh, what I was I yeah, I saw your comment, Heather, where you saw you had missed Saturday night and you were like, "Boo." But I said, "You're here for it tonight." And I said, who knows how far we'll go tonight because I said the phone is charged at a full 100%. So, and even though we've been going for 5 minutes, it's still at 100%. So we may have a long night ahead of us. Who knows? Hello, Joe. Hello, KX Racer. I don't know. I don't think 4 hours. I'm thinking, at a good 90% stream, you know, it'll pick up maybe 3 hours or so, maybe almost three and a half. So that's probably the best we could do without a charger. So I said, I don't think 4 hours, but three is certainly possible. Hello, Kate. Yeah, because I said, I don't think 4 hours will be possible, but three is certainly a possibility. And think about it: if we're 3 hours and if we went 3 hours, it'd be almost midnight for you guys on the north or in the west. I mean, oh yeah, that's right. That's right, Peter. It is October 21st. So, so 10 more to go for Heather. When November comes, are you going to make it be? Are you going to make it be being nice to Cheryl for 30 days? Oh my gosh, Kentucky girl. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Hugs for you. I know losing a family member is tough. I'm sorry to hear that, Kentucky girl, but I will be praying for you. I will be praying for you and your family. Oh, sure, anytime, anytime. Because anytime somebody loses a family member, it's, it it's a grieving time for them. So I know that you're grieving right now. You and the family are grieving. Yeah, I've had enough of this. You mean I had enough of getting up and being needed? Probably not. I can't be nice for more than a month. Um, well, okay. Well, at least you can at least try. Being nice. But remember, Heather, there's only 10 days left in October, so Peter says he can only be nice to you for 10 more days, and then when November starts, he can be all mean again. Going back on the 24th. Oh, you mean back to the hospital on the 24th? More surgeries? Oh, still in the hospital. Okay, so obviously, yes, going back on the 24th means obviously more surgeries if you're still in the hospital. You've been in the hospital a couple months and everything, so that must have been quite a bus wreck. That must have been quite a wreck. What am I saying? If it killed two children, yes, it was certainly a horrible wreck. What am I saying? I don't know if she's missed you being a Peter, but I mean, because you've always been a Peter, Peter. I mean, your name's Peter for, for goodness sakes. One point we had two Peter Norths in here. You, Peter, and then Peter North, attorney at law. My brother-in-law is in intensive care, blood clots in lung, and oh gosh, that's scary, Tim. That is a scary situation. I'll be sure to pray for your brother-in-law too, because blood clots are a serious thing. I've known of a couple people dying, because of blood clots, and they were not even old. I think one person that I heard died of a blood clot, was just about a year older than me. I said that was sad because I had known her since we were little. Yeah. Been in the hospital since May 12th. Oh. Yeah, I said instead of a game night, this is more like a grieving night, for a couple people. But yes, lots of lots of bad news. Hopefully that can turn around. Oh, it was your birthday yesterday. Well, happy belated birthday, Tim. See, YouTube, or not YouTube, Facebook never tells you anymore when it's somebody's birthday. It would used to say, this so and so's birthdays today. Wish them well, or so and so have birthdays today. Wish them happy birthdays or something. And now it doesn't even do that anymore. Oh, I mean, 15 surgeries since May. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you, Journey. I would have enough of it by then now as well. But I know the doctors are doing what they can to fix you up, cure you, make you well again. October, I'm 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 the days. Do you want me to play the bagpipes for you? I can play Happy Birthday. Oh, it's like Heather needs to make a YouTube video and just be like, this is for you, Tim, and then play Happy Birthday on there. Oh, are you planning to sue them? Oh, well, of course, yeah, Journey, you've got a perfect right to sue them, but I'd say, at your age, it's probably your parents that need to handle the suing. At this point, it's to keep you alive. Oh, yeah. I mean, because I would think the doctors would do anything they want to keep you alive. I mean, you're so young, Journey. I mean, you did not deserve to go through that, because of an intoxicated bus driver. The singer from Corn can play the bagpipes. Oh, now I haven't heard. I mean, yeah, Corn's been around for a while, but I said, I haven't heard anything about them, in a long time. That's the first time I've heard something about Corn in a while. I remember one of my exes, had a Corn shirt that said Corn, follow the leader. I figured that was probably some kind of song. Dude, you have no idea how old I am. I mean, if I can remember correctly, Journey, yeah, I mean, you're young though. I mean, I know you're young and everything. I mean, if you were on the school bus and everything, then Or actually, you might have just been a grown up on there to help. But I think you would be a child, though. I am pretty young, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, they want to keep it. They don't want to see a young person go so soon. So, you know, yeah, they're doing anything they can to keep you alive, for goodness sakes. Did I miss thought I missed Kentucky Girl's comment for a second, and then I just saw she was just laughing. 11. See, I knew you were pretty young. I mean, because if you're riding a school bus and everything, I mean, you're not old enough to drive or not a teacher. And I don't think they'd want an 11-year-old to go at this point. Oh, colorful feathers. Tim, she's on a island for about 3 weeks. She's doing she's on so I guess you could say she's on vacation, but she's on an island, doing some work for about 3 weeks. So about 3 weeks she won't be here. I said I said I will not have my managing moderator here for 3 weeks. I said I need to. I said I need to. Well, you guys can still see me. I think you can. Um, what they need to do is I said what I probably need to do is because I said I think I can only do it this way. Would be demodding some of you guys and then modding you again, but this time making you managing moderators instead of standard. And Colorful was always the one that always brought it, always, shared the stream and, you know, invited other people in here. I said, that won't be happening for 3 weeks unless they come on their own. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, seeing a friend pass at 11 years old, I mean, that's pretty upsetting. I mean, you're young and you've already experienced a broken heart by losing your friend. Enter the haggis. Yeah, so she's known me for about 3 years. Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been about 3 years. When did I make my I said that a lot of my old streams were been deleted. I said I think the earliest one I have is from October 11th of 2019. I remember that's what starts the playlist, and I said I remember one of my friends super chatting me $9.99 right away. No comment. Back when I lived. Oh, well, I hope hopefully you got out of that situation, Journey. Hopefully. No comment, Heather, about a hag. We've had crazy wind here, garages, bins, trampolines, sheds flying down the road. That would always leave me outside in the cold and lock the door. Oh, that's just not right. That's just not right. Yeah, in a group home now. Well, they're gonna. Oh yes. Well, see, they'll be treating you much better. And here comes Yeefin with a $4.99 donation. Thank you, Yeef. Well, I am old enough to run for president, but I said I have no politicking experience though. I'm not a politician. In fact, I remember seeing one of my friends having like their Facebook. They had on Facebook. It's like, I'm not running for any office, but I see a lot of signs in a yard, and I just wanted a sign in a yard. I appreciate you too being here, Yeef. I said, yeah, I said that'd be possible. I thought, now I'm thinking colorful feathers. She's an artist and everything. She could actually probably draw. She could actually probably draw my face and then have pictures on it. Who knows? Where's Kelly? Kelly's not here right now. I'm not sure if she'll be here tonight or not. I'm not sure where Kelly is right now, but she's not here right now. I did I checked and everything. I checked my member peeps. I said I had 6 people, joining my peeps, and I said, I didn't notice, but I said most recent member peep, that subscribed to my peeps are was Kelly. Yeah, I don't know. She's been going to Truth Wave Energy a lot now. Well, I mean, you probably, gave her, you probably gave her an experience to show. I'd buy a Putt Putt King shirt. I'd buy 100. Hmm. I said, yeah. I remember once I was talking to somebody about having. I said after our once I was monetized and then got demonetized. They're like, you could still buy money, if you buy merch or if you make some merch or something. I said, that'd be the first putt putt. That'd be the first PPK thing. I put out, T-shirt. Probably put out like a PPK shirt and put on the title, "Let's have fun." I don't think Shan is married. I think she said she's not mostly the dating type. Gotta go. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Yeef. Thank you again for the donation. Whoa. I'm guessing that asking it shall be received. I guess Kelly texted you. Yeah, I'm glad you and Kelly are friends, Journey. She's a uh, she's a real good person. You'll get. You should get along great with her. Oh, really? All night, huh? Last night. Ah, you were FaceTiming last night while I was at work on my Friday at work. I said tonight is my Saturday at work. Tomorrow will be my Sunday at work. And I said, who knows? I said, I didn't get called tonight. I said, there's always that chance that I will get called. There's always that chance on Tuesday, every Tuesday and Wednesday. Hey, Ruby, how are you? It's good to see you again, Ruby. I was glad I got to drop in on your stream last night, even though it was at the very end. Yeah, we should play some. We should play some. Yeah, put the lights on in here. Good to see you too. Yeah, yeah. It's been a while, and when I saw you on, I was like, this is the first time I'm getting to see her in a long time. I said, I'm thinking I got the opportunity. Let's go visit her. Understood you sang for about 3 hours, or maybe it was about 2 hours. No, I think about maybe 2 or 3 hours, and then I said, she's done with. I said I think she's all. When you signed off, I was like, guess she's all sung out. Yep, from 5 p.m. to like 8 a.m. So you guys texted for hours. So you guys FaceTime for like 15 hours. And yes, Tim, I mean, we shall. And I said, remember, these are going to be some. I said, I'm not going to ask the questions that will not make any sense. Um, I said, I will only ask the questions that would still make sense today. Like the last one, I think the last one, let's see. Last one we did was something Holland was famous for. And I said, I think we've got about 25 more Dawson questions before we can go. And I remember Cheryl was here. Last time Cheryl was here, and she's like, oh, wow, 2 dozen questions. 2 more dozen questions. I'm thinking, oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was one we didn't do. What we did, I think, was the last one we did was name a kind of ache. I think that's the one that we did last time. And those were easy. Just head, back, tooth, heart, and stomach. Yeah, those were pretty easy. I said that, but I'm also wondering. It's bad enough I can't move my. Mm, that's gotta. So I mean, you're kind of stiff with that leg. I guess, unfortunately. Okay, one question I can't, or one of the answers I can't read, so I'll just have to get that. I'll just have to put that one out. I'll have to put that one out. Now, there's one question that I could give you guys, but I'm not even sure if you guys would ever be able to do it. Do you think you got? Well, actually, maybe I should ask that question when we get there. Lay it on us, Daddy-O. All right, then I guess when we get to that question, we'll do it. But if you guys are ready, we can start. We can start playing because we're already 30 minutes into the stream, and well, 29 minutes, and we have not started. So if you guys, if you all guys, if you all of you say ready, then we can start about the 30-minute mark. Yes, let's play. Journey's ready. Ruby's ready. Tim's ready. Steve Areno's ready. Heather's ready. I think all we need is a let's go from Peter, and we're ready for business. If Peter is still there. Peter, are you still there? Peter, are you still there? Whatever Heather says. Well, Heather said, let's go. Okay, then it's unanimous. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. Okay, for the first answer, we got the top 7 answers to this question. And remember, this is Dawson version, so any name could be so anything is possible with his surveys. All right. One of the questions that's almost 50 years old is going to be given right now. Name a flower that is also a girl's name. Name a flower that's also a girl's name. There you go, Ruby. Rose is the number 1 answer. Rose. And there's Journey with coming in with Rose as well. Number 1 answer, girls. Nope, Heather, it's not your name. Violet Meyer. Okay. We only need a first name Steve Areno, but Violet, yeah, Violet is there, number 4, Violet. No, unfortunately, Heather, it's not Ruby either. Or Hortense or May. Tim, the question is, name a flower that is also a girl's name. I remember the last time we did this, this got a little, you guys got confused on one answer. All right. Tim has Lily, number 3. Journey's got Daisy, number 2, Daisy. Just need the bottom 3 now. Okay, Steve Areno got one of them, Petunia. Number 7 is Petunia. Now you just need 5 and 6. Hello, Woody's Outdoors. If you want to join in, Woody, we're doing the question, name a flower that is also a girl's name. Nope, not Blossom. But that is a good, I have never ever met someone with a name Petunia. Well, they said that in the 70s, that was number 7, a flower that is also a girl's name. I don't know anyone named Petunia. Steve Aroni, or Bertha. Nope, Peter, not Steve Aroni or Bertha. Nope, Woody, it's not poinsettia. So far, since Woody just got in here, let me remind you of the answers you have so far. You've got Rose, which was number 1, said by Journey and Ruby. Daisy, which was said by Journey, which was number 2. And then, can't remember, let's see, who said number 3? Tim said Lily, number 3. Then we got, and then Steve Areno said Violet, number 4. And he also said Petunia, number 7. So we've got, so there's 2 others, 2 other girls, 2 others name. This is the 70s, Heather. Oh, there you go, Tim. Iris. Iris is 1. Number 5 is Iris. Now you just need number 6. And if I remember correctly, number 6 was the one you guys had trouble with that one time. It's not Poppy. It's not geranium. Poison ivy? Nope. Said I've got a if you need it, if you're gonna ask for a hint, I will be giving you a good hint. But right now, let's see. Not begonia. All irises are just for some reason. Well, I don't know anyone named Iris, but I mean, the Iris I've met and everything, I bet you've met a lot of irises. Not azalea. Yeah, Tim, we got Daisy. If I remember correctly, Journey was the one that said Daisy. Let's see. Not Fern or Flora. Lyri, Lyri, Liriope, Liriope, or mm, can't say that name, but anyway, that's not it. Okay, your hint, Journey, would be that this name is a girl's name, but it also can be used as you can also use it as an insult to somebody. You can use this could be used as a girl's name, or it could be used as an insult to somebody. Not Jasmine. Don't think Peter would be a girl's name. I would I would say one line and everything, but we've got a youngin in here, so I don't think I should say it. Um it's I will tell you that I'll just give you the hint that that this word also starts with a P. It also starts with a P. No, Journey. You'll be okay. I'm just gonna say it starts with a P. That's what I'm gonna say. It starts with a P, not Poison Ivy, not Patsy. Oh, so you know it? Then you should be okay. Uh, if you know it, Journey, say it so they can all get it. That's right, Steve Areno. A pansy. Pansy is number 6. That can also be called a girl's name, or it can be used as an insult to somebody. A pansy. Relive relive the 70s again, Heather. Relive the 70s again. Try to remember the 70s as a youngin. Oh, Petunia's old school. Oh yeah, well, like I said, these were probably given in these questions were probably given around 76, 77. My real name is not Journey. The let's see if someone knows it. Is it done, Put? The first question? Yeah, the first question is done. I didn't show you the answers, but yeah, there you go. Right there. Or I did show you the answers. Yeah, the first question is done, but we still got a whole lot left. Okay. I know someone in here knows my real name. All right, next question. I am having trouble reading one of the answers that I wrote down a long time ago for this answer, so I'm going to Can I even figure out what that says? I know what the last word says. I just don't know what that first word says. All right, anyway, because I have told them before I might be able to. All right, let's see this next question. Oh, piece of crap. I'm going to have to turn on the lights again before I can read you the question. It's going to take a second too. All right. All right, next question. How many did this have? This had 6. I can't read one of them, so I'm just going to give you 5. So, top 5 answers to this question. Name something you do in the dark. Name something you do in the dark. There you go, Peter. Go to sleep. That's the number 1 answer. Go to sleep. Wouldn't be watching or playing or yeah, well, what's another word? Okay. Steve Rooney got one. Smooch. Number 2, kiss. I mean, I didn't know if that's what you meant by wank or if you meant something else. Jacket. No, drive. Rob Banks. Not find the light switch, but we did get smooched. Does it have to be like pre-sex? Okay. Okay, there you go, Tim. Make love. Make love. Number 3. Make love. Not hide and seek or drink White Claw. I don't think anybody's scared. Does it have to be kid friendly? No, it doesn't have to be kid friendly, Journey. One of these answers is not kid friendly. All like I'm thinking kiss and make love, probably not, kid friendly. And another one of these answers is not kid friendly either. I'll tell you right now. One of them is not kid friendly. This number 4 is it, you've got kiss number 2, make love number 3, number 4 is not kid friendly. So we've got the make love. Hold a flashlight? Nope. Deliver newspapers? Work night shift? Nope. This is something you could all do at home, actually. I think this is something they would have you do at home. We've got sleep. Yeah, we've got go to sleep. Peter said that. That was number 1. Okay, I was just asking, like, I know some things that are not walk the dog. Not in the dark. Almost watch TV. It's not quite watch TV, but you're close, Steve Areno. Watch the other thing. Okay. There you go. There you go, Tim. Watch movies. Number 6 is watch movies. Or I'm sorry, number 5 is watch movies. I'm pitting number 4 because I cannot read that one of them. I can only read the 2 first words. I can't read that first word, so I'm putting that one out. Okay, so number 4, not kid friendly. Not listen to music on acid or do drugs or bear hunt or listen to music. Nope, Journey, it's not doing drugs like your mom did. Laying in my bed and listening to my stereo. Well, no, it's not listening to music. Not letting bed bugs call on you or stargazing or dancing in the dark with Peter. Peter, would you like to dance in the dark with Heather? No, not play the bagpipes either. Journey, this one is probably going to be, let's see. I'm going to try to make this about if I can. Now, this started at a full 100%, so I'm going to try to make it maybe a 3 hour, 3.5 hour, between a 3 hour and 3.5 hour stream, because that's the longest it'll go. So it'll be on. So it'll be on. Pretty much a lot through the night for about another for about maybe about another 2.5 hours. No comment for 10 days. Not ate spaghetti. I like to dance in the dark with Matthew Schrader. Oh, now Journey, would Rebecca be okay with that? Because I know that that's her boyfriend. Would Rebecca be okay with it? Inside the cave. You just inside the cave. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you number 4 is not kid friendly. I don't know, bro. Santa rides at night. Well, he rides at night. Yes, he does. But I mean, he does. But I'll tell you, Santa wouldn't do this. Number 4, he wouldn't do this. Not caroling. It has nothing to do with Christmas. This is just something it said you would do. Undress. Well, sort of undress and jerking the gherkin. I mean, sort of Tim and Steve Areno. And there, and you speak of his name, Journey, and there he is. Matthew Schrader is there. Frog gigging, oral sex. I guess I can give you oral sex, Tim, because number 4 is grope. Grope. I guess I'll give you grope for oral sex. I'll give you grope for that. That's the one I was trying to get you to say. Grope. Number 4 is grope. That's something you would like to do in the bed. Grope. Don't stop. I mean, it may sound offensive, but that's how they had it in the 70s. A good old grope in the dark. Yeah. See, number four is like devil of film or something like that. I said I can't read that, so I'll just leave that part out and make it 5 instead of 6. My dog has awful gas tonight. Jeez. Mm. Okay, this was the one I was telling you about that I said this is the Steve Areno, this is the question that you said lay it on us and everything, if I even though I thought it was hard. Okay, if you guys can actually get through this question, then you would be able to get through 5 questions, you'd be able to get through 5 straight more questions. Hmm. Is your that's how our dog is, Heather. He's medium sized as well. All right. Here's the question I thought what might be hard for you. Top 4 answers to this question. Name a pair of famous lovers. Name a pair of famous lovers. Hello, Rebecca. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I did not say hello to you when I saw you there. Hello, Rebecca. Name a pair of There you go, Heather. Romeo and Juliet. That's the number 1 answer. Romeo and Juliet, pair of famous lovers. Now just got to get the other 3. But yeah, you can go back. So, a couple can. There's one more that you could go back very far. 2, you wouldn't have to go very far. It's not Bonnie and Clyde. Nope, not Bonnie and Clyde. Nope, not Rose and Jack. Not Bill and Monica either. Remember, this is the 70s. Oh, there you go, Steve Areno. Anthony and Cleopatra. Anthony and Cleopatra, number 3. Now, these 2, you don't have to go back very far. I can tell you, when they gave this answer, this couple was alive. They're both dead now. And then I'm not sure about the number 4. Oh, hello, 1SP. Good evening to you. Decent guy's not in here. 1SP. He's not here. No, Rebecca, it's not. It's not you and Matthew. It's not you and Matthew. Nobody surveyed you. Said you were a pair of famous lovers. Hmm. Nope, not Sonny and Cher. I still remember Sonny dying in it by a skiing accident. But Cher, wow. But Cher, she's getting old today. Cher is getting old. Yo, I've not been here in a while. What's up? Hey, Ethan. We're just playing. We're just playing a game right now. They're trying to figure out a pair of famous lovers that make the survey. So far, they've got Romeo and Juliet, and then Anthony and Cleopatra. Not Ozzy and Sharon, and not Cinderella and Prince Charming. These are real people. Real people. Number two might be hard to get since they're both dead now. Queen Elizabeth and her man. Nope, it's not Queen Elizabeth and her man. Oh wait, but you are close. I mean, there is an Elizabeth involved. There is a Elizabeth involved, but it's not Queen Elizabeth. Tim is the reason for each season. Thurston and Lovely How? Nope. 1SP. Sorry to disappoint you. Not Ricky and Lucy or Roy and Del Rogers. Nope. Not Ricky and Lucy. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Not Rochard and Elizabeth. This person's first name is Elizabeth. It's not their last name. Not Princess Diana and Prince Charles. Yeah, Richard what? There is a Richard on here, but who is it though? Need the I need the last name. There you go. There you go, Heather. Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor. Number two, Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. Or they always list the guys first, so it's Burton and Taylor, but not Dennis Rodman and Carmen Electra. Be right back. All right, Tim, we'll be here when you get back. Number four, I don't know anything about number four. I think all I can Nabom, no, not Nabom, but you're close, 1SP. You're close. If I remember correctly, Peter, I think he died in like the 80s. So Heather would have had to meet him at a very young age for him to before if she knew him. Not Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie. They had this. I think this person had a show together. Number four. I think they had a show together. But that's all I really heard about them. I've noticed that they had a show together. Bye, Putt. I need to do something. Good to see you too. It's good to see you, Ruby. The negator. No, as far as I know, it was the like I can't say the blanks would be their names. It's the blank and blank show. The blank and blank show. Had their two names in there. No. No, Pinky and the Brain weren't famous lovers. Remember, this is in the 70s. This is when they'll be thinking the 70s. This is 70s. It's not Donnie and Marie. Dinosaur. Nope. Um, I can tell you right now that number four, the guy's name starts with a G, and the woman's name starts with an L. What was the G and L show? It was the G and L show. Remember, number four starts with a G, and the guy's name starts with a G. The lady's name starts with an L. Not Goldberg. It's not Goldberg we're looking for. This is actually a short name. Well, the guy's name is short. Woman's name is kind of long. Like how Cleopatra was. No, not Regis and Kathy. Not Regis and Kathy. I knew they were talk show hosts, but were they a pair of famous lovers too? It's almost asking if like Kelly and Mark are, famous lovers, which we know they're not. They're just co-hosts. They're just people's co-host. Kelly got I remember about 20 years ago, Kelly Ripa was under some hot fire for, comments that she made about Clay Aiken. No, remember one SP. The guy's name would start with a G, second letter of both names. Okay. Um, the second letter of the both names. In the guy's name, it's G-A, and and then the second letter in the woman's name is O. So, guy's name starts with G-A, and the woman's name starts with L-O. G-A and L-O. As far as I know, this one's really old school too. No, not Loretta. You guys get this, and you're gonna and I have a feeling you're gonna say so, and you're gonna say, oh yeah, they were so old school. It's not Gary and Lori. This is why I was afraid to throw this one to you, because I thought they're gonna have a hard time with number four, which I almost said it too. I almost said it. I almost said you're gonna have a tough time getting. Mm, mm, mm. As far as I know, they're old school. I think their show was like on in the 80s and 90s, though. I'm not sure if it was like a kiddie show or not, though. If they're a pair of famous lovers, it probably wasn't a kiddie show, even though it aired on a kids' network. But they gotta have but that network, that local network had to air shows at its own time, in its own time slot. I'm about to surrender. All right, I can tell. Well, yeah, I said I would. If you're about to surrender, I can give you the third letter. Third letter, we're not getting it. All right, Peter, the third letter. Okay, this guy is GAB. His name would be GAB, and then her first last name would be Lom. Gab and Lom. Who would start with Gab and who would start with Lom? That's a pair of famous lovers. Yeah, yeah. Is that your answer? Is that your answer, or are you trying to get it? Yeah, this probably what Gabe and Lonnie. No, it's not Gabe and Lonnie. Remember, you've got to remember Lom, not an N. Lom. Like look at Peter. Like look at Peter's comment, Steve Areno. Gab. That's the last three. That's the first three letters of the guy's last name, and Lom is the first three letters of the woman's last name. You were close. Maybe holy moly means he got it. Lom, yes. That is the first three letters of the woman's last name. I'll go ahead and say, holy moly, this is rough. If you guys surrender, I can always just tell you what it is. Or I can give you the fourth letter. That's right, Heather. Gable and Lombardo. Gable and Lombardo. Number 4 is Gable and Lombardo. Gable and Lombardo, number 4. Yep, that's them. Gable and Lombardo. Or Gable and Lombard. That was the one you never heard of it. Well, that's what it had. Gable and Lombard. I think there might have been a show called like the I think there used to be a show once that was just a wild guess. No, it was more like I think I remember seeing like an ad for like some for like a local Fox Phoenix channel, and it's like, and I think I remember one promo was like the Gable the Gable and Lombard the Gable and Lombard show. All right. Now we can brush ourselves off of that tough question. You finally got it. This is going to be a much easier one. This is going to be a much easier one. You got to think back, I said this question, think between for this question you're going to need to think between the presidencies of Gerald Ford and Jimmy Carter. Gerald Ford and Jimmy Carter. Think about their presidencies to this next question. Top 5 answers to this question. Name a communist country. That's the question. Name a communist country. What's a communist country? There you go, Peter. Cuba is number 3. China, there you go, Heather. China is number 2. Japan, nope, not Japan. And not North Korea either. Country. country. California is not a country. Okay, there you go, Heather. Vietnam. Number 4 is Vietnam. We're looking for countries, not states. So you've got China, Cuba, and Vietnam. You just need number 1 and 4. So it wouldn't be California and Texas. Wouldn't be either one of those. Not any, no, not Tennessee. No, remember, 1SP, no states. We're looking for communist countries. Okay, there, okay. Not Germany, not Germany, but Steve Areno and Heather both have the number 1 answer. Russia is the number 1 answer for a communist country. Russia, number 1. It's not the U.S., but the last answer you haven't gotten yet is not the USSR. We've gotten China. That was number 2. Hopefully, this number 4 will not keep you stumped like that other one did. It's not Pakistan. That's not that's not the communist country. North Vietnam. Well, we do have Vietnam. We do have Vietnam. Heather said Vietnam, and she got, so that's been said. Number 4 has just the only one that haven't been said, which it's not North Vietnam and it's not Iran either. Not Tasmania. No, it isn't Venezuela. The only V answer we have is Vietnam. Yo, Trevor. Nope, it's not Massachusetts. Remember, we're looking for states. I mean, we're looking for countries, not states. Wouldn't be Pennsylvania. We've got Cuba. Yeah, Peter said Cuba, and it's not Yugoslavia. Trevor, the question is: name a communist country. Name a communist country. Yeah, a few states, but you're supposed to give countries, not states. So far, you've got all but number 4. If you can get, I said, I hope this number 4 does not stump you like the last one did. Yeah, we got Russia and China. In fact, Trevor, Russia is number 1 and China was number 2. But not Belarus, though. So far, what they've got, Trevor, is Russia, China, Cuba, and Vietnam. We just need that last one. It's not Germany. Good try, 1SP, but it's not Germany. What year was this question taken? Oh, I'd say probably about 1977. About 1977. Oh, but Heather got it. Poland. Number 4 is Poland. There you go. That's the survey of what they think the communist countries are. Russia, China, Cuba, Poland, and Vietnam. Yep. These questions were all taken in about 1977. Just at the end of Ford's presidency into the beginning of Carter's presidency. Okay. Okay. Now, with Dawson, this is not a full answer question. Now, with Harvey, it would. Now, with I think with the past hosts like Louis Anderson, Richard Karn, John O'Hurley, and Steve Harvey, this would be a full survey, but not this one. The year Elvis died and I cried. Yeah, Elvis was so young. All right. We got the top 8 answers to this question. Question is, name a place that people go to whether they want to or not. What would be a place that people would go to whether they want to or not? Okay, there you go, Trevor. Work. Number 3. In school, there you go. There you go, Trevor. School. Number 6. The bathroom? All right, there you go, Heather. The bathroom. That's the number one answer. We got church. All right, there you go, Peter North. Church, number 5. Oh, there you go, 1SP. Hell, number 7. Number 7, hell. Um, the airport. Not the airport. Court. Nope. The pokey. No, it wouldn't be going to jail. Wouldn't be the pokey or jail. Not going home or going to prison. The doctor. Not the doctor, Steve Areno, but you're. Oh, there you go, Steve Areno. The dentist. Number 4 is the dentist. In fact, you've got it in almost all of them. You just need number 2 and number 8. Non-segregated areas. I'm not saying Heather's house, I'm being nice. Right. Still got 10 days, he said. Let's see. All you need is just number 2 and number 8. I thought number 7 would have been hard for you guys to get, but no. 1SP said it right off the bat. Hell. Yep, hell's there, number 7. Not in the in-laws' house. Not watching Disney movies or a psychologist or an ND office. But psychologists and MD office, maybe answers, to something. They could be one of the answers to something. Anything to do with children? Number 2 and 8 can both do with children, but it would be very, very sad if they ended if okay, there you go, Heather. A hospital. Number 8 is a hospital. Now you need number 2, and number 2 can do with anybody. It would be very sad if it was a child they were dealing with in number 2, though. We got the hospital. It's the hospital's there, but not emergency room. Not the in-laws house or the Nevermind rent. Funeral, almost, Trevor. Not quite. Undertaker's office got it. It's not funeral, but you're close. It would go after the funeral. Graveyard. Okay. Morgue or graveyard. I'll give you guys that. Yep. Number 2 is cemetery. There. Yeah. Trevor got it. The right word. Cemetery. Number 2. That would be the sad thing if it was you were dealing with a child, but it's really sad when you're dealing with anybody, especially for people you've known for years. But yeah, that's the full 8 answers on this one. So you've gotten through 5 questions so far, and you can get through these next 2 as well. PPK, have you ever had someone you loved die? Oh yeah. I mean, who hasn't had anybody cremated? I'm getting cremated, flying free. Yeah, I know they do all the time in America, and it's sad, and it's sad. It really is. Mm. What if you belong to the Neptune Society? Oh, yes, I'm saying, there are, yes, a lot of death. A lot of children have been death. I mean, I wonder why your algorithm is not good. What do you mean not good? You only get regulars here. Generally, your funeral is at a cemetery. Well, the better half of the funeral. I would have preferred to say cemetery because I feel that the funeral is just the first part, and then the burial is the second part. That's how I saw it. Well, I do get regulars here, but Trevor, I do sometimes get some new people here. They'll stop in to say hi and then they'll leave. But I mean, I said, as long as I've got my loyal fans here, that's no problem with me. No problem with me at all. All right. My buddy found out his daughter is autistic. Oh, Trevor, us regulars are cool people. Yeah. See, listen to Heather. Us regulars are cool people. All right. These next two questions are going to be easy for you. The next one, the third one from here is not going to be easy. The two after that will, or no, the three after that will. I'm going to give you what's easy, except for Peter. Children pile up the incarcerator like hot dogs on a grill. Trevor, we are groupies. All right, okay, this question is just a short one. Top 4 answers to this question. Name something associated with Adam and Eve. Name something associated with Adam and Eve. All right, there you go, Trevor. The Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden. Number 3. And then the apple. Okay, there. All right. Let's see. Who all said apple? Heather, Peter, 1SP there. Okay, there you guys go. And apple. Apple is the number 1 answer. Apple. So we got the fruit. So we got the fruit, the forbidden fruit, yes. No, it's not the being naked or sin or loincloths or a full winter bush. It's not about sinners. Apple is not the right answer. This is just what they said. These are the I mean, it may not be right at Trevor, but I mean, this is the way they surveyed this question. Okay, there you go, 1SP. A snake or a serpent. Number 4 is a snake or a serpent. Just need number 2. So you've got apple, Garden of Eden, and snake or serpent. What's number 2? Number 1 is an apple, 3 is the Garden of Eden, and 4 is a snake or a serpent. So what would number 2 be? There's one more answer there. There's no snake in the Bible. It's not ribs that they associate with Adam and Eve. I love that answer, but no, it's not God that they do. Not vines either. These could be found on vines though. These could be found on vines. And the light's gone on again. I'll put it back on when you guys get the right answer. And Steve Areno got the right answer. A fig leaf. Yeah, a fig leaf is number 2. There you go. That's what you would see this is something you associate with Adam and Eve. You can tell me I'm wrong if I say so, but I mean I'm just going by what they surveyed back in the 70s. I'm giving you the Richard Dawson questions, okay? So these are going to be hard. I'm leaving out some Richard Dawson questions, that would be too hard to get today though, of course. All right. Now this is going to be easy. All you had to know point is it doesn't mention snake or apple in Bible, I believe. I'm not sure why it's talked about so much then. Okay. Top 7 answers to this question. Question is remember these. You have to remember this is like 1977, so some people were whack during this time. This is like 1977. All right, but this has not changed. All right. Top 7 answers to this question. Name somebody whose picture appears on money. Name somebody whose picture appears on money. Who is somebody's picture that appears on money? Nope, not Eisenhower, but there you go, Peter and Trevor. George Washington, he's the number 1 answer. George Washington. And there you go, Trevor. Benjamin Franklin is number 4, and Abraham Lincoln, he's number 2. Peter. Peter got that one. Nope. Nope, Heather, not Roosevelt. Not Adams. Your concept of the creation story is like olives growing in a garden, knowing that olives grow on trees. Trump's not on money. Maybe his old Bitcoin he is, but they wouldn't say Trump this early. Not this early. Nope, not John Wayne's not on there. Somebody whose picture appears on money. Like you've gotten the $1 bill, the $5 bill. You haven't got anything above the 10 though. Okay, there you go, Trevor. Jefferson. Jefferson is there. Thomas Jefferson, number 4, and Alexander Hamilton, number 6. Just need 5 and 7. Andrew Jackson. Yeah, okay, there you go, Trevor. Andrew Jackson, number 5. Now, number 7. It doesn't say a president. It says, whose picture appears on money. Not which president, but which picture appears on money. Now, yeah, I know that Ben Franklin was not a president, and neither was Alexander Hamilton. But they appear on money, though. Number 7 is a president that appears on money. It's not Roosevelt. There you go, Steve Areno. Grant. Ulysses S. Grant, number 7. Those are your 7 people that appear on money. I figured that was going. I said, okay, this is going to be okay. You I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell. Where what is Grant on? Grant's on the $50 bill. Grant's on the $50 bill. Um, Susan B. Anthony too. Whoop, whoop. All right. Next question. This is going to be a hard one. This is something that you would have in the 70s, but you would not use it today. If you would not use it today, should I give it to you or should I skip that question? Or how how well do you guys remember the 70s? Go for it. All right. Top 7 answers to this question. Name something besides a vending machine you operate with a coin. Name something besides a vending machine you operate with a coin. Not a cigarette machine. Remember, something besides a vending machine. So it wouldn't be a pop machine, but there you go, Heather. A washing machine. Number 2 is a washing machine, but not a dryer. Laundry. You do laundry. Not been number 5. You don't, or not in this survey. You don't do laundry. General Ulysses S. Grant trained Lincoln's son during the Civil. Oh, very interesting history lesson, 1SB. Rides in front of stores. Okay. Let's see if they've got that. Nope, they don't have that. Not sure what you mean by French tickler machine. Jukebox. No. Record players in restaurants. Nope. Cheap hotel bed. Nope. Bed vibrator. Nope. You've tried pop machine and Coke machine. It's not that. It's not gumball machine. But remember, besides a vending machine. The question is besides a vending machine. Oh, there you go, Trevor. A telephone. Number 3 is a telephone. Telephone number 3 and parking meter. There you go, Steve Areno. Number 5, parking meter, but not a car wash though. Well, it's something besides a vending machine, so it's not a candy machine or a paper box. I'm looking to see what you guys got. It's not a soda machine. You still got some answers to get, and even and one of them is the number one answer. You wouldn't use a prostitute with a coin, but interesting, interesting answer there, Trevor. Okay, 1SP got one. A pinball machine. Number 4 is a pinball machine. Skee ball, yeah, that would be sort of like be a not a pinball machine or a pinball machine, but not skee ball, not an arcade game. Toll bridge, not a bridge, not any game like Pac-Man or anything. Nope, pinball, but not pool, not billiards. Nope, not a cab meter. Good answers here. Only cost 10 to get Heather to hang up on me. You guys been you and Heather been talking you and Heather been talking since the 70s, Peter? Mm. Not not booths or penny popper micro machines. In fact, since you've gotten pinball machines, so all you actually need is number 1, number 6, and number 7. Hence, okay, Trevor, you would find it's not a cigarette machine or a toy machine. Um, Number 1 is something you'd see in Vegas. You'd see these in Vegas all the time. You'd see this in Vegas at casinos all the time. Yeah, Ethan got it. A slot machine. Slot machine. That's the number 1 answer. A slot machine. Do you want hints on the other two? Or do you want to try to get them? It's not billiards. It's not billiards. No, it's not billiards. You already tried that. Slot, yeah. Slot machine, but not slut machine. But your answer could be with Trevor's answer, a prostitute. Those could go together. Not a claw grabber. What's even the question? I just got here. I just heard Vegas. Ticket boots? Nope. Ethan, the question is, this is a hard question, Ethan. Question is, you got to think back 70s. You got to think back 70s with this question. Name something besides a vending machine you operate with a coin. You don't operate anything with a coin anymore, so you could tell this is very old school. So far, so far they've got, yeah, payphone was there. So far, they've got slot machine, washing machine, telephone, pinball machine, and parking meter. You got number 1 with the help of a hint. Now, number 6 and number 7, it's not car wash. It's not car wash, Peter. Not to use gas, but not a gas or a dryer or a wishing well. Not an ATM. Something you would operate with a coin. Back in the 70s, what would you operate with a coin? You got to think Dawson style. Not an ATM or a jukebox. In fact, ATM and jukebox were tried well. Not a gumball. We still operate that with the coin, but that's not on the survey what they have. If you had to do this in the 70s, this would, well, Gumball, it's a good one. It's not a pony ride either, though. Hint. Okay, another hint, Trevor, would be you got to go. You're gonna. It's gonna cost you if you have to. Number six is it's gonna cost you if you have to need to do this. If you've got to go number one or number two, it would cost you. So if you're going number one or number two, you're using a coin for what? Yeah, pay the toilet. Number six, pay the toilet. Pay the toilet. Number six. And do you want one on seven? Toilet paper fee. Well, I guess back in the 70s, I guess you had to pay to pee. I hate pay toilets. Um, Now number seven, I guess you probably would want this because you can. This is something you can do in your own home today, but I guess back then, if you wanted to find out, while you were out, you had to pay them to do this. Imagine having to go when digging in your pants for a quarter for the slot machine. Good Lord. We got the parking meter. Now, this last one you could do in your own home. And you'd be, and if you're on a, next hint. All right. Number seven, if you want to have this one, you've got to, if you wanted to find out where they were, still have pay toilets only in the big cities. You might want to go buy one of these. You would be, and if you're on a mission, you could be on a mission or not on a mission. But I said if you're on a mission, you'd be happy with low numbers. You would be devastated by high numbers because but you're dealing with numbers because you bought this to see how much, to see if you've put on anything. Not a map machine. Yeah, a scale. A scale is number seven. Those are the things that you operate that you had to operate with a coin in the 70s. You had to think Dawson style. I told you Dawson style. It's Dawson. This is definitely Dawson style. I'm taking out some of the harder questions though. These next two might be easy. Three might be easy. I'm gonna take out, one question that I would think would be hard for you guys to answer, because I said I don't think that would be easier. But some of these others they may be easy. Okay, so I'm giving you the ones that I think would be done, and this would be the next question after the pay scale one. This question is this one. We got the top four answers to this question. Question is, name something that should be done slowly. What should be done slowly? Eating. Okay, there you go, Trevor. Eating. That's the number one answer. All right, there you go. Heather, for oral sex, I'm going to give you making love. Number two, making love. Not homework. Oh. Ethan said map machine. And the first one I'm seeing on scale was, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I said, who did I say? I said, yeah, Trevor. I said Trevor got it. Yeah, Ethan got the number one answer. Ethan's got the number one answer to this one. Eating. And then we've got making love, number two. What's the other two? Foot job or mowing the lawn? Smooching would probably go with making love. Not courtship or cooking. Driving if you're Heather. Okay. Now Steve Areno's going to up the insults on Heather. But Steve Areno, you are there. Driving is number four. Driving, number 4. Number 3 is not shower. Not cleaning or snitching or biking. How would you guys know? Are you ever behind me? Have you ever driven behind me? Brush your teeth? Nope, that's not something that should be done slowly to this survey. Stop being a narcissist. I'm not being a narcissist. Are you talking to me? Thanks, Steve, my lawyer. Who are you saying to stop being a narcissist to? 1SB. We've got eating and making love and driving. You just got to get number 2. Not study. Barbecue, smoking ribs. Those would probably most likely go with number 1, eating. But it's not painting that you should be done slowly. Come on, Trevor. Anal is probably the same thing with making love. Because you can make love in the anal, too. Oh. Not English horse riding. But that's a very interesting answer. You're getting demonetized, LMAO. Why would I get demonetized? Oh, Walt, as in dancing. Nope, it's not dancing. You got it, Trevor. Drinking. Number 3 is drinking. That should be done slowly. Number 3 is drinking. Those are your 4 answers to this one. Eating, making love, drinking, and driving. And I know they mean drinking by alcohol, but, you drink water. So, Trevor's answer is acceptable to use for number 3. You guys were struggling on it anyway. These next 2 questions will be easy for you. Cruising for lot lizards. Okay, this one is going to be a short one, and this one you may get, just from a flick of the wrist if you know. Depends on how well you know what the Bible says, all right? Top 3 answers to this question. Give another name for the devil. Give another name for the devil. I think you should have said drinking. And then driving, you should make it sound like we should drive slow. All right, there you go. There you go, Woody, Trevor, Ethan. Satan, that's the number 1 answer. Satan, number 1. Not Gabriel or Peter, though. Nope, not pitch. Not the old scratch. Yes, for the devil. Another name for the devil. You've got Satan. What else do they say? You just got to get 2 other answers. Maybe Heather. Okay, there you go, Woody. Lucifer, number 2. Number 2 is Lucifer. Woody and Trevor got that. Now, if you can get number 3, you'll have the whole survey. What's the other name they call him? What's the other name they call the devil what was you got Satan and Lucifer. What's number 3? Not Asshole to Serpent or Hell or Brian Adams. Not Deceiver. It's kind of a long kind of a long name. This one is. How many does this have? Like 8 or 9 going down. Not the fallen angel. Not Nathaniel, but interesting answer though. Well, yeah, I mean, this guy's burning in hell, but I mean, what's his other name though? You got Satan, you got Lucifer. What could number 3 be? Engelbert Humperdinck. Engelbert Humperdinck. No. I can't give you crazy guy with horns. You got to give me a name. It's not demon that they're looking for, but this one is a little bit of a long name. I didn't even really notice this one until I saw it myself. But some people have been able to get it, just nifty sipty. Will we get this, or can you give us a hint? I can give you a hint. I can tell more than one word. No, this one is one word. I mean, it's another name for the devil. But it's a long word though. It's a long word. I'll say that right now. It's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. There you go, Steve Arena. You got it. Beelzebub. Or Beelzebub, or however you say it. Beelzebub. However you say it. Yes, the 3 answers. Satan, Lucifer, and Beelzebub. Oh, this is going to be fun. We're going, with this next question, we're going animal style here. Well, it's another name for the devil in the Bible, Trevor. Okay, next question. We got the top 6 answers to this question, and with this question, we're going animal style. All right. Question to this question. Okay, top 6 answers. Name a sound you would hear in a barnyard. Yo, you cheated? Oh, you went to look at the answer, huh? Yeah, I said you want to. I say you want to cheat and everything. Just go watch Dawson episodes and everything. I get all I got all his answers from YouTube, from all his old shows. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Moo. There you go, Heather and Peter. Moo is the number 1 answer. Also, Peter, was that the sound Heather made when you you think that's ever the sound Heather makes? I'm sorry, Heather. I just I couldn't resist that one. A cackle. Not a cackle. A dog? Yeah, dog, but how would a dog sound, Trevor? How would a dog and how would it and you we got the cow. Oink. There you go, Heather. Oink, number 3. Yeah. Moo, number 1. We got that. We got oink. Horse, how would the horse go? Weenie. Not ween or yeehaw. Cluck. Okay, there you go. There you go, Heather. Cluck. Number 2 is cluck. Let's see. Sheep. Nope, not sheep. Not sheep. African Americans collecting corn. What? Arf. It's not exactly our. Yeah, Heather got the one where we were looking for. Bow Wow. Bow Wow is number 5. Now you just need number 4 and number 6. You are, yes, our mating call, Matt. Okay, there you go, Ethan. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Number 4 is cock-a-doodle-doo. And Steve Reno got that too. Not he, not nay, bay, or meow. Yeah, we got cock-a-doodle-doo. We got the rooster, number 4. Just need number 6 now. What's another sound you might hear in a barnyard? We got, well, we got the dog. We got bow wow. It was bow wow they put, not rough rough. But number 6 is a different one we're looking for. Oh, Heather got it. Quack. Number 6 is a quack. There you go. That's the sound you would hear in a barnyard. Told you we were going animal style with that question. Now I'd love to give you this next question, but I said the first 4 answers are easy. 5 and 6 would be quite hard to get. Well, maybe 6 would be okay to get. Number 5, that's going to be a little bit hard to get. Do you want to skip that question, or do you because we're skipping the next question, because I don't think any of you guys would probably know all of them. PPK, thanks for doing all this the time. I appreciate you. Okay, try us. All right, top 6 answers to this question. If you're going to say try us, I'm wondering if I should try to give you all the questions to this one, because I'm telling you, one question, this is going to be very hard to get. But we'll try this one. Animal style, Heather's favorite. All right. Well, we're not going animal style anymore, Peter. This is a new question. New question is, name a place you are likely to see a nude body. Name a place you're likely to see a nude body. We meant all the questions. All right, if you want all the questions, I can give you this one, but I'm saying you could get the next 2 on this next question, but the bottom 2 are going to be hard to get. Okay, let's see. Where would we likely see a nude body? Not an art gallery, but Steve Areno and Peter and Trevor all got it. At the beach. Number 3 is at the beach. Nope, not at Walmart. Peter's room. Okay, there you go, Heather. The bedroom. The bedroom. Number 4 is the bedroom. Not at a strip club or on Pornhub or at the hospital. Okay, there you go, Peter. In the bath or shower. Bath or shower, number 2. Locker room. Not a locker room or the Epstein Island or a sauna. I might just have to give you one of the answers because I don't know about what, I'm not sure what one of these answers are. I'm not sure if I should give you number 5 or not, because if you'd asked to see a hint on that one, I would say, oh, I don't know I wouldn't know what to tell you. Funny Peter getting all these answers. Not in the bang bus. We've got the bathroom, the bath or the shower. That's what they've got so far. Bath or shower. So yeah, bathroom. Not Diddy's house or a pool. I mean, you see it at the beach, but you don't see it at the pool, though, apparently. Piece of crap. Well, next time you get one of these, next time you get some more answers, I will turn the light back on. Magazines. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna go ahead and get Heather. I'm only naked on Tuesdays. Okay, I can already tell you that magazines, Trevor, I'm gonna give you number one. I'm gonna give you number one for a nudist colony. Because you would see nudist colonies in magazines, Trevor. Playboy, yeah, you see a nudist colony. That's number one. That's number one. Well, nudist colony's not a locker room though. It's not the TV, but Heather got one. The massage parlor, number six, massage parlor. I said number five is going to be the hardest one to get because I am not sure what number five is. Yeah, nudist colony was number one. I gave that to Trevor with magazines. Give us a letter. Okay. It starts with a B. It's called a something show. I'll tell you that right now. It's two words. It's called, and I'm giving you the second word. It's called a something show, and the word you're trying to look for starts with a B. So it's a B show. No, but I said it before you told us, and no, not a magazine. No, you wouldn't see that in a magazine. You never know. You could see it in Playboy. I mean, they could have been mentioning Playboy. You never know. Okay, there you go. A burlesque show. You got it, Heather. A burlesque show. Number five is a burlesque show. I didn't know. I don't know what a burlesque show is, so I thought that's going to be hard to get. Now, I told you about this next question. I planned on skipping this next question, but I think Ethan was saying, try giving you all the questions. If I'm going to give you all the questions, you're going to have to think 70s on this next question. And I think there's one that you're going to have a hard time getting if I gave you all the questions. Are you sure you want to try this one? Or should we skip to the next question? Because I know who number one and number two is on this question, but three and four, I have no idea who they are. All right, we'll try it. We can do it, and I'm an old soul. All right, Ethan. We got the top four answers to this question. Question is, name a famous dancer. I don't know who number three and four are, but I know who one and two are. Who's a famous name a famous dancer? Nope, not Elvis. Name a famous dancer. Who's a good actor that's a dancer? Not Michael Jackson. There you go, Heather. Gene Kelly. Heather and Peter got Gene Kelly, number two. Gene Kelly. He's one of the ones I knew. And I know this other, number one too, but I don't know who three and four are. It's not Travolta. Not Gregory Hines. Not Richard Simmons. Nope, not Kid Rock. Remember, think 70s. Was Kid Rock even born in the 70s? Nope, not Arthur Murray. They didn't mention him. Dang it, I'm not good with pop culture. I'm not going to get any of these. Not JFK. Well, I tried to. Okay, there you go, Peter. Fred Astaire. He's the number one answer. Fred Astaire. Now I know who Fred Astaire and Gene Kelly are, but these next two I don't know. So if you guys, so good luck on you guys getting these next two. I figure these have probably been out of the spotlight for a while because I've never heard of either one of these. And Heather got one of them, Ginger Rogers. Number 3 is Ginger Rogers. Now just got to get number 4. Now I don't know who this one is, but I could give you a hint on number 4 if you need one. But let's see if you got it. No idea who any of these people are, but Travolta should be on this. I know who Fred Astaire and Gene Kelly are. I don't know who Ginger Rogers and this other person is though. And you guys said, try with all the questions. I think it's a female. Yes, they've got a they've got a female name, a female first name, so it might be a female. I don't know if it's a guy or a female, but they've got a female name, so it probably is a female because it's a female. The first name is a female name, a famous female name. You're probably going to tell me, and you're probably going to tell me, no, just because they had that name and everything doesn't mean they're a female. It's also, but I think this is a female. They've got a female name, not Josephine Baker. We've got Fred Astaire, we've got Gene Kelly, and we've got Ginger Rogers. Who is number 4? Not, it's not Fonzie. Hey, not Clarissa. If you want to, I can tell you what this person starts with, or what their name starts with. It's not Anne Frank. Heather, I'm a male, just in case you're confused. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's okay. It's all right, Tim. Take your time if you need to eat. Remember, Tim, back at last question, we said that should be done slowly, so don't rush through. Now, this is a very famous female name, so I assume this is a female. Nope, not Olivia Newton. Not Loretta Lynn. Not Terry Bradshaw either. You would think Terry Bradshaw would be a guy, though. But Terry can also be a girl's name, I assume. I assume this one's a woman, though. It's not Brittany. I don't think Brittany. Remember, this is like 1977. Brittany was born in like 1981. If you're talking about Britney Spears, and no, it's not Madonna either. I think these are first letter. First letter, not Aguilera. No, first letter of this person's name is a J. It starts with a J. Their first name starts with a J, and their last name starts with a P. So JP. J is the first letter of this person's name. P is the first letter of their last name. Not Jane Russell. Remember, a P. A P as in princess. Nope. Not Jane Phillips. Not Jane of Portugal. Jennifer Penny. Now remember, this J is a well-known name, you know. I even went to school with this girl that had this name. Well, I tried to skip this question, Steve Areno, and you guys said no. Do all the questions. Tried to skip this one. You guys said no. You wanted this one. Don't worry. After you get this one, you'll be done. You'll be dealt with 2 easy questions. No, it's not a Jenny. It's not a Jenny, and it's not a Jane. Not Jessica Patrick. But you are getting the right answer. But you are getting the right. You are thinking. Not Julianne Hugh. Remember. Okay, there you go. Jennifer Paz. It's not Jennifer Paz. It's not Jessica Parker. I told you, I don't know who this one is either. Not Janet Page. Not Janet Page. It's not her. I just caught a scammer trying to scam me out of cats and money. Oh. Well, at least you were able to stop yourself, Annie. And they call you at 3 o'clock in the morning? Because it's almost 3 o'clock where you are. I thought they weren't allowed to call after a certain hour. It's not Janet, and it's not Jill skip question. So I just give you, you guys want me to just skip this question and give you number 4, who it was? Yeah, Trevor got it. Juliet Prowse. That's who it was. Juliet Prowse. Number 4 is Juliet Prowse. I have no idea who she is. I have no idea who Juliet Prowse is, but yes, she's the answer. All right, like I said, this question was a hard question. I wanted to skip that one, but you guys said no, do the whole question. All right, to end the suffering. Yes. All right, now we've got two. We got a short one and a long one, but these should be easy. We're gonna do the short one. She could apparently dance good. Oh, thank you, Tim. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now she's threatening to phone my sister. Got a surprise for her. My sister doesn't answer calls if she doesn't know the caller. That's a real smart decision, Annie. That's a real smart decision. I know, Peter. I couldn't find it either. Okay. Thank you, Tim. All right. Top 3 answers to this question. This is going to be an easy one, so don't worry. Top 3 answers. Name something with a hole in the middle. Name something with a hole in the middle. Oh, sorry, Trevor. The question was, name something with a hole in the middle. Okay, there you go. Heather, Tim, Ethan, Peter, you guys all got it. Donut, number 1. Number 1 answer, a donut. Not a CD or a tire, but Steve Areno got one. A bagel. Oh, actually, Steve Areno and Ethan both got it. A bagel, number 2. Not not a, not a tire though. Yep, she apparently has no brains. Not an SC rotor or wheel. Not a hula hoop. Same in Tennessee. Nope, a pipe doesn't have a hole in the middle, or it might, but if it does, that would be bad. I'll have to call a plumber for that one. It's not, but it's not a pipe or a hula hoop. That was just, hula hoop was just tried by Trevor. Oh, Ethan got it. A ring. Number 3 is a ring. That's what you would need. That's what you'd find with a hole in the middle. Those are the 3 things: a donut, a bagel, and a ring. Does this have anything to do with African Americans? I don't know. All I know, Trevor, is that this was surveyed of 100 people back in 1977. This is 1977 people. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see how you guys toilet seat is another great answer. Yeah, that would have been a good one for number 4. That would have. Number 4 would have been toilet seat. Yep, I would have given that. All right. Top 7 answers to this question. Hey, Heather, I'm pretty smart for a 16-year-old. Yes, you are, Ethan. You are very smart. All right. All right. Top 7 answers to this question. Give me a word for goodbye in another language other than English. Give me a word for goodbye in another language other than English. There you go, Trevor. Adios. Trevor, Ethan, and Dim. There you go. Adios. Number 1. Au revoir. There you go, Heather. Au revoir is number 6. I'm not sure if you're trying to say one answer or not. Auf Wiedersehen? No, when we got Wiedersehen. It's not ta-ta either. Ciao. There you go, Steve Areno. Ciao is there, number 2, and aloha is also there, number 3. Sayonara. Oh, I think you're trying to say sayonara. Sayonara, yeah. Number 4. Not mahalo. Actually, I'm not sure if you were trying to say this earlier, Ethan. Auf Wiedersehen. There is well, it doesn't. Well, the last name wouldn't sound like Faderstein, but off is one word of one answer, though, if that helps. Oh, Heather, did Heather get one? Nope, not mahalo. Heather usually tells me to sleep off. Arrivederci. Okay, is Arrivederci there? Nope, not Arrivederci's not there. So far, you've just got to get number 5 and number 7. 5 and 7 are probably a little bit hard, though. Bleep off, I meant. See ya. Nope, not see. Remember, a word for goodbye in another language other than English. It wouldn't be see ya. We've gotten ciao. Yeah, we got ciao. We got ciao. Au revoir. Well, we've got au revoir. Au revoir, if that's what you're trying. But wouldn't be au revoir. Now, one question. Are you trying? Were you trying? I'll give you this one, Ethan, because I'm not sure if you were trying to say. Were you trying to say like off Witter Jenin or something? Off. Were you trying to say off as the first word? AUF? Were you trying to give that one? When you said off Vader scene or something? Were you trying to say that one? Yeah, I think he was. Okay, then yeah, off Witter Jinin is number 7. Off Witter Jinin. So that means if you got that, then you just need number 5. Because off Witter Jinin is number 7. And now number 5. Let's see if you can get number 5. I would never heard. That's it. It's German. That's it. It's German pronunciation. I'm going to cover up number 5, but yeah, I'll show you. I'm going to cover up number 5. Did like offer scene. See, this is how it was this is how it was supposed to, yeah, off and then Witter Jinin, or however they had it back then. Not Gesundheit. That's for sneezing. Shazafotzi? No. No, it's not Shazafotzi. That's not the word. Remember, this number 5's only one word. Number 5's only one word. The only one that had more than one word was number 7, off Witter, and well, number 6 and number 7. And I've never heard number 5. Guess what that means in Germany? I don't know. Do I want to know? I can't think of the PH word. It's not a PH. It's not the. It's. Is it a? Is it a PH word? I don't know. I don't know what this. I'm not sure what this one is. All I can tell you, Annie, is that it starts with the letter S. I can tell you that. Fui, PH Philippines. Yeah, I know that's what you mean, but but I said I don't know if that's what they use. I don't think that's probably what they use. It's not bon voyage. What's the first letter? First letter is an S. The first letter is an S. Same first letter as sayonara. Like sayonara was number 4. Number 5 also starts with an S. Unlike in sayonara, it's got a so long would be in English. Better not be some Jewish thing or else I'm going to get upset. Heather was being funny, PPK, LOL. Oh. Lederhosen? No, it's not Lederhosen. I don't know. I don't know, Trevor. I don't know what language this word's in. All I know is all I can say is it starts with an S. It's a 6-letter word. 6-letter word. Next question. Do you guys give and you just want me to tell you what number 5 is? Or do you have any other guesses? Give. All right. What about the rest of you? Any guesses or do you give up? So long it would be in English. Cheryl is MIA again. She is in the island. She is in the She is at. She is at. She is in a. She's not at home right now, Annie. I can tell you that way again. Won't see her for. I mean, she's doing some other work and everything, so she'll be MIA-ing for a couple weeks. I already guessed that, Peter. I didn't know that. Yep, she'll be. Yep, she says that she has what she did would be starting today and everything, and she said it's going to go on through November 10th as well. She'll be back November 10th. She said. I give up. Can you hear this? All right. If I see one more person say I give up, you know, I'll go ahead and I'll just go ahead and give it to you because this was one you could not get. Give up. All right. Yeah. All right. What you could not get was number 5. Number 5 you could not get. You could not get this one. Number 5. Shalom. Shalom is number 5. Shalom. That's the other word. Number 5 was shalom. That's Jewish. Shalom. I don't speak that. Yeah, I've heard that before. It's Jewish. It also can mean good luck, I think. All right. We've got, let's see. I've got one medium sized question, one medium difficulty question, one easy question, 2 very hard questions, and then we're out of the Dawsons and are we? Or we still have some? Or we still might have some. Actually, the Dawsons, I'm not sure. No, we've got more Dawson. I thought this was the end. No, we got a whole lot more. It means hello and goodbye. We can do the hard ones. All right, but you have to have 70s knowledge to do one of them you have to have 70s knowledge to do the hard ones. Oh, Spirit Stalker's here. Hi, Spirit Stalker. Said you're just in. I said you're still here. We're still alive, and here we go. I said think about. I said Spirit Stalker. They've been having to think 70 style all night long because I said these are all Dawson questions. These are all questions from the Dawson version. And they even said do the hard ones. I said one of them, is about people who were involved in something in the 70s. I don't think you'll get it. You might be able to get one or 2 answers from that one. You won't get all 6. It's the ghosting hour of 3:10 a.m. We need lots of help, Spirit. Hi, Annie. And I'm gonna have to turn that light back on to I think Annie will still be up and everything at 10, even though it's 3:10 where she is. I know it's 2:10 for some people. All right. Here we go. Top 7 answers to this question. Name a kind of bed. Name a kind of bed. And I don't go to bed till 5 a.m. See, she'll be up for 2 more hours in her area. And where the heck are you? I don't care. I mean, what time zone? It's 2:10 for me. A creek bed? No, not a creek bed. Not a horse bed or a card bed. Not even a single bed, but a bunk. A bunk is there, Steve Areno. A bunk is number 5. A bunk bed, number 5. Not riverbed. Okay, uh, Steve Areno and Tim got it. A waterbed, number 1. Number 1 waterbed, and Tim also got double bed, number 6. A double bed. Double bed, number 6. Ethan in the Atlantic Ocean. A king bed, there you go, Spirit Stalker. A king size is number 2. Huge in the 70s. Twin bed, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Twin bed, number 3. Let's see. We got a king size, but not a queen size. Not a sleep number. Not a full size. What you guys need is number 4 and number 7. I want to make Whoopi on a waterbed. It wouldn't be a full bed. What was the question? Question, Woody, is name a kind of bed. Not a hard bed. Not an air mattress or a fold-out bed or a straw bed. 3/4 bed. Nope. Not hard bed. Not soft bed. Not truck bed. Not futon. I can tell you close. You were close with one word. One close. I almost gave it to you, but no, it's not that one. Let's see. It's not a truck bed or a flower bed or a sea bed or a bed of lice. Not a flower bed or a bed of nails. Oh, good Lord, help us if it was a bed of nails. We got bunk bed. Yes, we got bunk bed. Bed onsen? No. What are some other beds? What were big beds back in 1977? And it's not a day bed or a feather bed. What else do you think could be? Ooh, I like that answer. A dog bed, but not a dog bed. Not a hay bed or a sleeping bag. No, no bags. No bags. They're all going to be beds. But it's not a bed of roses, though. Yeah, that's a good answer. So is bed of lettuce, but not bed of lettuce either. Platform? Nope, not a platform bed. Not a canopy or a bed head. Nope, not bed of nails. That was tried. Not a spare bed. A baby bed? Nope. Not a baby bed or a vaginal bed. Not child bed. No. Has nothing. No child bed. No child bed. No doll bed either. Futon's been tried. It's not a futon. It's not a crib. A foundation bed? Nope. Bedrock. Yappa dabba doo. Not yabba dabba doo. This one, Steve Areno. There's no. It's not. It wouldn't be bedrock, of course. It will be yabba dabba doo when you get the answers, but not yet. I give up. Heather makes me sleep under the bed. It's not a Davenport or a hammock. It's not a bed breaker. Oh, that's a good one. A hotel bed, but no, it's not. It's not a hotel bed. A massage bed? Nope. I've never heard of that bed either. Unless you meant massage bed. Not a hospital bed. These are beds that it wouldn't be a hospital bed. It would be a bed you can buy, of course. These are things you these are these are beds you can buy and take home with you and sleep on. Okay, hint. Hint is okay, number 4 hint, Tim, would be the there's a section in there's a section of musical instruments that are called this kind of this section. They're, you know, um mattress filled with bed bugs. Like, what is a band section that would be the same as a bed name? Yeah, a brass bed. Number 4 is a brass bed. And then and I guess you want number 7. Number 7, number 7, well, number 7, you were jumping all around, actually, both of them. Uh, what's the closest you've got to number 7 so close? Well, straw bed, not a, it wouldn't be, it wasn't straw bed, but I'll tell you, it starts with an S. Oh, hey, wait, Spirit Stalker got it. A sofa bed. Number 7 is a sofa bed. She got number 7. There you go. Number 7's a sofa bed. And if you want these, and I just have the feeling this next question will be easy, but but I'm telling you, when we get to this next question, you're going to be like, Skip, how are we supposed to know all of those people? I said, we've got a lot of them coming up. And I said, I said, there's even one where there's 9 answers. If you want to go all in. All right, this next question will be easy. Top 5 answers to this question. Name something that people put ketchup on to eat. What did people think was smart to put on ketchup? Name something that people put ketchup on to eat. There you go. Fries. All of you saying fries. There you go. Fries, number 2. I was born in 1964. I should have known those answers. Burger. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker and Peter. Hamburger. That's the number 1 answer. Hamburgers. So you've got hamburgers, French fries. Let's see what else we need. Chicken wings. Nope, not chicken wings, but Ethan got one. A hot dog. Hot dog's number 3. Oh, Heather got it, and Peter did too. Hot dog number 3. Not onion rings though. Not pizza. Corn dog is good, but it's not a corn dog. A sandwich? Nope. Okay. Spirit Stalker and Peter got one. Eggs. Eggs, number 4. Eggs. Now just need number 5. It's not macaroni and cheese. It's not a sausage dog. It's not chicken tenders. And it's not a sandwich. And it's not meatloaf. Something else, put number 5 on. I haven't seen people put ketchup on this in a while, but I mean, I guess people did back in the 70s. They might still do it today. Who knows? It's not chicken nuggets. Not cornbread. I think the eggs one was still acceptable because I knew of a couple people that put ketchup on their eggs. Of course, that was 20 years ago. Hey, PPK, we are not that old. Hey, I'm not even asking you this. Hey, this is supposed to be one of the easy ones. This next one you are not going to get. You get it, and I'll be surprised. Tater tots? Nope. Spicy barbecue sauce tastes better with chicken nuggets. Oh. Not casserole and not hash browns either. Nope, not fish. Not fish or toast. Oh, Heather got it. Steak. Number 5 is steak. There you go. And now we go to the big one. We go to the one I said you guys are not going to know. But hey, are you? Well, that's what I eat with them, but I'm Canadian. Well, people have barbecue sauce with their chicken nuggets too. They also have ranch, honey mustard. Mm. Anyway, this is the one question that I think you guys are going to say skip because of what it is. Now, are you sure you guys want to try this one? You're going to have to, if you put ketchup on steak, you should be prosecuted. I'm warning you, this one question is tough. You have to have a big 70s knowledge. Big 70s knowledge to know this question. Because I know Ethan was saying, we'll take all the questions. I think you guys are going to say skip it, but I'm going to. Noted, never eat steak with a girl named H. And he's obviously referring to Heather. Okay, let's see if you guys can do this one. I think I have the feeling you're going to say, what? All right. I bet you guys are going to say skip, but I'm going to just read it to you, and instead of keeping you in suspense, I'm going to read it. All right, can you get this one, Annie? I'm just going to make an assumption, Annie. You have lived on or near a cow farm because if you know about how good cow liver is, I love streak Peter, or thinks he meant to say steak. All right, this question, top 6 answers to this question. This is the hard question. Name someone who was involved in Watergate. That's the question. Name someone who was involved in Watergate. If you don't remember Watergate, then we can skip this question. Yeah, well, Peter did get the number 1 answer, Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon, number 1. Next question. Skip. All right. See, I know a lot of you are saying, skip this question. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the answers were and see if you guys can remember any of them off the bat. We're skipping this question, but here were the answers. Richard Nixon, John Mitchell, John Dean, Spiro Agnew, E. Howard Hunt, and John Ehrlichman. Would you have been able to get any of those? Do you think you guys would have been able to get any of those? I think Heather might have got Lickman. Never heard of any of them. Not me. What about you, Heather, Peter? No, he would have not gotten any. Okay. Well, except for Peter, he got number 1. He got number 1, Richard Nixon. Yes, Agnew. I knew him. Must be nice. E. Gordon Liddy. Well, it has not Liddy, but like I said, the answers were Richard Nixon, John Mitchell, John Dean, Spiro Agnew, E. Howard Hunt, and John Ehrlichman. Because Nixon was president during Watergate and Agnew was vice president during Watergate. That's why I said you might get them, but those are the only ones you're going to get. Peter is older than I am. Really? All right. You want this? Do you want this next question? This is going to be a little bit of a hard question. Um, this do you want to try this one? Do you want to try one with 9 answers to it? Because that's the next question of how many these answers have. 9. You want that one? Or do you want to skip to another? Yeah, you want it? Okay, let's try. Okay. Top 9 answers to this question. Top 9. Name a kind of pole. Pole. Name a kind of pole. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. A totem pole. Totem pole is number 6. Totem pole. The North Pole. Okay, there you go, Peter. No, Peter, yep. Peter, your name is in there. The North Pole, number 3. A flagpole. Spirit Stalker got that, number 2. Oh, Tim got the North Pole as well. A dancing pole. Nope, not a dancing pole. Yeah, Ethan got one. A fishing pole, number 7. North Pole is there, but not the South Pole. Nope, not a stripper's pole. A light pole. Okay, there you go, Woody. A light pole is number 9. Peter pole. Nope, telephone. Okay, there you go, Heather. You got the number 1 answer, a telephone pole. Let's see. We got fishing. Meat pole. Nope, not meat pole. Not fireman's pole. And not the smoke pole. In fact, you guys are pretty good. Yeah, all you need is number 4, number 5, and number 8. We've gotten flagpole. That was there. That's number 2. Flagpole was number 2. We got that. Lightning pole? Nope, not a lightning pole. To the bat pole, Robin. We got totem pole. Spirit Soccer got totem pole. Police pole, nope. Or I should have said to the bat pole, Robin. Away. We've got Yeah, Peter, we got a light pole. That was said by Woody. Oh, and he got one. A pole vaulting pole. That's number 8. A pole vaulting pole. Yeah, and he got one. Pole vaulting pole, number 8. Not an election pole or a tetherball pole or a wood pole, though. Yay for once, LOL. No, it's not an erection pole or a torture pole or a polo pole. No, it wouldn't be a fencing pole. We can see we can still we could still get this one. Number 4 is not too hard. Number 5, I wouldn't be able to get. teether, not a teether pole or a man pole. Oh, not a man, not a manhole. Remember, pole, pole. But you were close. Now remember, pole, Pole, Spirit Soccer, pole. Like when you said edible pole. No, not a catch pole, a man pole. Nope, not man pole or catch pole. Pope John Paul II. That's pole. We're looking. That's Pope. We're looking for pole. Boom pole. No. He's Polish. Well, you got to remember, this is 70s. This is 70s. You could tell it's a 70s version by having nine answers. You can fit 9 answers on this question instead of just 8. It's not a Pozo or Popo or a signer, Roman Polanski. Hints. Okay. Oh, wait, Tim got one. A barber pole. Number 4 is a barber pole. Barber pole, number 4. Okay, you still want a hint, I guess. I guess you still want hints on number 5 as well. Still, guys want a hint for number 5? Not a Stein pole. That was just tried. Yes, there's too many poles. I'm freaking out. All right, this question or this answer is this is a pole with what may be, which is also a month. It could also it this pole has a name that's a month. Could also be a girl's name. Let's see. Um, yeah, a maypole. Number 5 is a maypole. Maypole. There you go. Maypole, number 5. There's your 9 answers for a kind of pole. I'm gonna. Colorful feathers. Hello, my sweet. I'm traveling now. I want my maypole. Hello, my sweet. It's good to see you. I yes, I knew you were I know you're in traveling now, my sweet. Yeah, couple people knew you were MIA, missing in action. I told them, you'll be back in 2 weeks. Hello, guys. Hello. So my sweet colorful feathers is here. All right. I said you guys are going to love this question. Because I said I'm gonna see how I can't wait to see Peter's nasty answers. I'm leaving. Cheryl is here. LOL. Nah. Oh, by the way, I said I want to see how many dirty answers we're gonna get here to this question. Top 5 answers to this question. Name something people suck on. What do people suck on? She's joking. She's joking. I knew someone was going to say the PP. No, it's not the PP. But yeah, lollipop. 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 No, a lollipop or a sucker. There you go, Heather and Spirit Stalker. And, yep, Heather and Spirit Stalker. Lollipopper Sucker, number 1. I think Ethan was trying to say lollipop, but he actually didn't say lollipop. Oh, Peter would have gotten it too with sucker. Romaine lettuce. I knew someone was going to say that. It's not boobs or toes that people suck on though, but candy is there. Candy is there. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Candy is there. Lifesavers, number 4. Not an ice cube or on a straw. Not chewing gum or a pacifier or a bottle. Close, Peter. It's not a finger, but you're close. It's not the finger they suck on, it's the other thing. Not an ice block, not a vape. There you go. The thumb is what we're looking for, not the finger, the thumb, number 2. What would be sort of like an ice and an ice thing? Yeah, oh, Spirit Stalker got it. Thumb is a finger. I've always thought thumb was thumb and finger was finger. I didn't think finger and thumb would. A chili dog outside the tasty freeze, number 1. No, number 1 was a lollipop or a sucker. Heather and Spirit Stalker stole my answer. Aw, Peter, it's okay. Not a cigar. They don't. Nope. There's not cigar. Not ice cream or icy flagpole in winter. Steve, I got that Bruce Springsteen reference. Suck on an icy pole. I've done that stupid stunt. Had to get water to unfreeze my tongue. No, there. You're close, but there is another thing that could be like an icy treat, though. No, it doesn't say people suck on their lips. Ice cream. Good old Jack and Diane. It's not ice cream, it's the other one. There we go. Woody got it. A popsicle. Popsicle, number 3 is a popsicle. That's something people suck on, a popsicle. Now just need number 5. So you guys finally figured out what the icy treat is, a popsicle. Did you? Oh, you did say popsicle and I didn't see it. Sorry. Sorry, I did not see that. Someone said that a while ago. I scrolled up. Sorry, Spirit Stalker. Earlobe. No, not earlobes. Yeah, yeah, she said popsicle. I see it. I share. Steve, I wonder if that went over his head. No, I don't know what you mean. Uh, Not boiled peanuts or tube to siphon gas or a thermometer. Not cough drops. Spirit, I want a cherry one. LOL. Go find her a cherry. Go find Annie a cherry popsicle, Spirit Stalkers. That's what she wants. An ice cream cone? No, nope. You got the frozen one, popsicle. There's no more frozen things. Ice cream cone. I got a bunch of popsicles here. Not a candy cane or a breathalyzer. We all PP was already guessed by Spirit Stalker. That was the first answer. I said I knew someone was going to be, I said I would have thought I said besides Tim and Spirit Stalker, I thought Peter would have probably been the first one to say it. Not a Tootsie Roll or a trailer hits. Heather, you blow on a breathalyzer. Ethan says. Oh, Ethan. No, not the nipple. Hose when you stealing gas. Oh, well, suck on a raisin candy. It's not really, I'd have to suck on steak for 20 minutes with ketchup on it. That should have been the number one answer. What, a popsicle? Well, they got like what answer so far? So far, you've got all but the last answer. Steve Areno, so far you have name something people suck on. You got number one, a lollipop or a sucker. The PP should have been. Well, remember, Spirit Stalker, this was back in the 70s. I mean, I think in the 70s it would probably be I think on today's Feud with Steve Harvey it'd be number one, but nope, not back on the 70s with Dawson. Let's see, Lollipop or a Sucker, number one, Thumb, number two, Popsicle, number three, and Lifesavers, number four. But if anyone actually said that with people suck on, I wonder what Dawson's reaction would have been like. If someone actually said PP or penis or cock or whatever you guys are saying, I wonder how Dawson would have taken that if he actually said that on the show. Wonder how he'd react. Steve, the crackheads that live like a mile away enjoy siphoning gas out of my vehicles. Bonho's a dip. Pew, I thought I could smell something weird. That really sucks, Steve. And lousy bums. Nope, not a pickle. SS girls in 70s just bent over a lot. Spirit soccer girls in 70s just bent over a lot. Oh, Steve got it. A lemon. A lemon. Number five is a lemon. That's the five things they say people suck on back in the 70s. Lollipop, sucker, thumb, popsicle, lifesavers, and lemon. I used to suck on lemons and I hated it. I said now I just use lemons for when I'm spraying lemon juice on my fish. All right. All right. Let me see here. What we got in here next? Man, there's a lot of messages being held for review here all of a sudden. I don't, I know. I know. I don't understand. Yum. Bunghole. Uh, okay, let's see. Let's see. We've got a long question here, and then we've got some easy answers here, and then we might have a hard one, and then we'll have a couple easy ones after that. Um, okay, that was a fun. Okay, yeah, this will be a fun. Okay, this one is going to be a little bit of a hard question. I said, I'm gonna try to get you guys through four questions. I said we're about 6 minutes away from making it or more like almost 5 minutes from making it 3 hours. And I said so. Phone's at 14%. So I don't know if this is going to be the last one or not. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I gotta go after this next question. All right. Well, Heather, this next question, we got the top 8 answers to this question. Name an excuse that people give for being late. Maybe it's the amount of genitalia that's being typed. A flat tire. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. A flat tire. Your number 2, a flat tire. Your car broke down. All right, there you go, Tim. Your car broke down. Number 4. Sick. All right, Heather. Number 8 is an illness. Illness. Traffic. All right, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Traffic is number 5. We got the car broke down from Tim. Dog ate my homework. No. We got the car broke. Alarm. There you go. Peter and Tim got it. Alarm broke. Number 8. My alarm broke. Nice, Andy. I do the same thing with the lime one. Flu. Yeah, we got illness. We got illness. Not a family emergency. In fact, all you need is just number 1 and number 6. It's not a family emergency or a broken leg or busy sucking on a pole. All right, there you go, Tim. You overslept. That's the number 1 answer. You overslept. And now just got to get number 6. Not because you were making love or a sick family member. I was eating something good. The hobo stole my gas. Accident. You're sort of close with that a little bit. You're close a little bit. Had to save a toddler from a burning building. I wasn't late. You were all early. You might almost have like hobo stole my gas. You know, he didn't. There you go, Tim. He didn't steal your gas. You ran out of gas. Number 6 is you ran out of gas. There you go. That's the 8 answers to this one. Forgot to set my clock back. I'm not going to say because Heather needed some in the morning. Yeah, police stopped would have been a good one for number 9. You can do at least one more. Yes, you can, because you can do at least one more because these next questions, I said, this next question will be easy. These next 2 that have 4 might be hard, but we'll see what we can do. All right. Top 5 answers to this question. Name something you'd expect to see when and if you get to heaven. Something you'd expect to see when and if you get to heaven. There you go, Spirit Stalker and Peter. God is number 2. Not grandparents or family or pets, but okay, there you go, Peter and Spirit Stalker. Angels, the number 1 answer. Angels. Woody, the clocks don't go back until November 2nd. St. Peter, okay, there you go, Heather. St. Peter, number 5. Golden Gates, I'll give you that, Ethan, for the pearly gates. Number 3. Pearly gates, yep. And now just got one more person to get. Not clouds. Jesus. Tim got Jesus. Number 5. See, that one was easy for you. That one was easy. That took maybe not even a minute to get. I said these next 2. Well, thes'll be a little bit easy. Well, I don't know. This next one might be easy, but I think that the next one after that might be easy. Man, oh man, there's a lot of messages being held for review. What's going on? Okay, here we go. All right, next question. Top 4 answers to this question. Name a well-known Johnny. Name a well-known Johnny. You gave the more biblical answer. Nope, not Johnny Depp. But there you go, Ethan. Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash is number 2. And there you go, Peter and Heather. Johnny Carson is the number 1 answer. Johnny Carson, number 1. But it's not Johnny Rivers or Johnny B. Good. Not Johnny Reed or Johnny Utah Ness or whatever. Not John Wayne. There you go, Ryan. Johnny Appleseed. Number 3 is Johnny Appleseed. Now you just need number 4. What's the other one? Johnny who? Number 4. I've never heard of this guy before. I've never heard of this guy, so you might have a hard one with this one. Not Johnny Gay, not Johnny Denver, not Johnny Menzel. So you've got Carson, Cash, and Appleseed. Who could the fourth one be? Not Johnny Gage. Okay. Let's see. Is it? Yeah, this is 1970s. Not Johnny Bench or Johnny Quest. If Spirit Stalker wants a hint, let's see. This guy's last name starts with an M. So when Ryan was saying Johnny Menzel, he had the right letter, but not the right person's name. Starts with an M. Not Johnny Mayfield or Johnny Money, Johnny Machado, Mendez, Marlowe, no, remember, M. And Johnny, well, let's see. His name starts with, let's see. I'm trying to think if anyone has had his last name. The only person I know who's had his last name, is people I went to school with. Not Johnny Black or Johnny Macarin. Johnny Mason. Okay, no, it's a 6-letter last name. 6-letter last name. Not Johnny Mac. 6-letter last name. First name, you could get you could make the first 3 letters, you could make a name out of this one. And then, it's not, and then the last 3 letters, it's not Johnny Miller. I know a Johnny Miller though. I go to church with them. Let's see, not Johnny Manson. This guy, make a name out of him, and then number 4, you would be using a pronoun. A guy would use a pronoun for this one, or a transgender woman. I better stop talking about that, or I'll get demonetized. I'll get. If you guys give up, I can just give it to you. I'm not sure how to give this to you. Trevor got it. Johnny Mathis. Number 4, Johnny Mathis. I've never heard of Johnny Mathis. Thank Trevor that we got that one. Like Matt, M-A-T, but I got 2 T's in mine. I have BPK. Oh, okay. I was going to say that what we've got. Oh, okay. Okay. It's just not. Trevor, did you cheat? Okay. I got one more question I can get. My phone is at 7%. I could give you one more question. I don't know if you'll get the last one, though. This one's a hard one. You want to try this last 4 one? Yes, I cheated. You want to try this last 4 one before we go? No, it's called Presses of Elimination. Heather, he gave an easy hint. Yes. All right. Top 4 answers to this question. Name a famous Alexander. You can do it? Okay. Top 4 answers. Name a famous Alex. This will be the last question. Top 4 answers. Name a famous Alexander. There you go. Alexander Graham Bell, Peter. Number 2. And there you go, Ethan. Alexander the Great. That's the number 1 answer. Trevor says Alexander Hamilton. There you go. Alexander Hamilton is number 4. Yeah, we got Alexander the Great, Graham Bell, and Hamilton. Number 4 is going to be a hard one. Alexander Keith, as in beer. Not Alexander Jason. Or Jason, or I'm sorry, not Jason Alexander. Not Alexander Ballsack. I told you last one was going to be hard. It's not Alexander Doe or not Alexander Costanza. We've got Alexander Graham Bell. I don't know. Alexander Keith Bear is made in Canada. This from the 70s? Yes, Graham Bell. I don't know who this is. This I don't know how to give you this one from the other one. I think this could be a. This probably sounds like a girl. This probably sounds like a woman. It's not Alexander Fleming. Not Jane Alexander. This person is a woman. I think it's a woman. Got a one name. Alexander Fleming. Jane. Nope. Not Jane Alexander or Alexander McQueen or Quinn. This is the 70s, guys. Yes, it's 70s. Alexander Yvonne. Nope. This person, Alexander is this person's last name. I'll go ahead and give you that. That's your hint. This is Alexander's last name. Think about someone whose last name is Alexander, because this last person is some Alexander, not Jane Alexander or Gloria Alexander. Uh, Elizabeth. Nope, not Elizabeth. Six letter Alexander. We got Alexander the Great. We've got Alexander Graham Bell, and we got Alexander Hamilton. Not June Alexander. This person is about. I'll go ahead and tell you with 5% left. This person has a six letters in their name. Their first name has 6 letters. They start with a B. It starts with a. It's not Beth Alexander, but it does start with a B though. 6 letters. 6 letters in their name starts with a B. I don't know if she's African American or not. It's not Bertha. Not Betty. Not Bertie. Bailey. Not Bailey. No. Bianca. No. Bernie. No. Remember, starts with a B. I think this is all. I think this person's often as a famous singer too. This one person, got a B in their name. It's their first 2 letter. Yeah, well, not Brenda, but BR is the first 2 letters in this person's name. Brent, yeah, there you go. Woody got it. Woody got it. Brandy Alexander. Brandy Alexander. That is number 4. Brandy Alexander. I don't know who Brandy Alexander is. Oh, that's a drink. Oh. Well, and I said we're at 3% now, so I said we'll save the next questions for tomorrow if I don't get called in again. I might, I don't know. Yes, that's a drink. Okay, let me see. How many would we get? We've got one hard question, but we've got a whole bunch of other questions too. You know, we got a few more questions, but I'll look up some other ones. Like, how many more do we have to get tomorrow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I might unless if that is if you guys want to do all the questions. That's how many we have tomorrow, so we might need some more if we go 3 hours again. But right now my phone is at 2%, you guys, so thank you guys for coming in. Hope to see y'all tomorrow if I don't get called in, and until next time, everybody, much love, and until next time, everybody, which is hopefully tomorrow, peace. Good night, everyone. It's been fun, but I gotta run. We all gotta run. Well, I'll see y'all later. Yep, one of the one you could not get tonight. Shalom. Good night, everyone.